opportunity for me. I was single at the moment, you know, thought I did it, but it turned out to honestly be a nightmare.
The show?
Yeah.
Why? A nightmare?
It was a nightmare.
That's a little strong, no?
No, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
You want to care to elaborate on why you feel it was a nightmare?
Well, I mean, everybody knows that during the filming I was sexually assaulted. Everybody knows I'm in the midst of a lawsuit. Everyone attacks me, bashes my character.
Hold on. For people that don't know what you're talking about, what lawsuit are you in the middle of right now?
I'm in the middle of a sexual assault lawsuit against Jason Taylor, the game.
Are you allowed to talk about what's going on in the lawsuit?
To a limit, yes.
Okay, what are the charges?
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault's pretty serious.
Yeah, and it should be. And there's other things I could be suing for, but I'm gonna stick to what's most important.
All right, see, I'm tiptoeing now because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Now,
don't worry.
Sexual assault. Are we talking rape?
No. See, I actually just recently did.
So now the rapper Game is in serious trouble. We know back in 2016, you know, he had a dating show called She Got Game. You know, on that show, he had a woman named Priscilla Rainey on there. And at some point during some time, him and Priscilla Rainey had some type of confrontation. She ended up accusing him of SA assault. And she sued him for a bunch of money. Now, Game refused to go to court to fight this suit, right, in regards to the suit. So in 2016, a default judgment was ruled against him, where Game was forced to give to forced to give up $7 million to Ms. Rainey. Now, this was all the way back in 2016, right? We in 2025, and she's been trying to get money from him, but you know he had you know, basically put his assets in somebody else's name. So she had no access. He was doing videos and posting pictures of money saying he cool. She ain't getting another dime from me. Well, now, things have hit the fan. Game has officially lost his multi-million-dollar Calabasas estate after a judge approved its sale to help cover the $7 million judgment awarded to Priscilla Rainey, right? It says Rainey sued the rapper in 2015 over an alleged blank assault during the filming of his VH1 reality show She Got Game. The game denied the allegations, but failed to appear. He failed to appear in court during the 2016 trial, leading to a default judgment. Right. Then it says the jury awarded her $1.1 million compensatory damages for the alleged assault and $6 million in punitive damage after he was accused of mocking the court by blowing off the trial, right? Then it says by blowing off the trial entirely, right? Then, man, listen, this guy is an idiot, right? This guy's an idiot. He's in serious trouble, man. The Los Angeles County Superior Court granted Rainey's request to sell the property on May 2nd, 2025 after years of legal wrangling, and failed attempts by Game to avoid his payments. So he was trying everything he can not to pay this woman, but it's now come back to haunt him, right? The rapper argued that the house was protected under California's homestead exemption, ruling that the property is legally owned by JTT Holdings LLC, not the Game himself. So he put it in some form of like a shell account where she can't get it. According to the ruling, Game may have an equity interest in JTT Holdings, but that doesn't confer upon him an interest in the property. Rainey also successfully argued that JTT Holdings was just another shell company created by the Game and his manager. Man, this guy's an idiot, man. This guy's an idiot. He is an idiot, right? WAP 100 to keep the residents out of his name and out of her reach. Rainey has aggressively pursued collections efforts of her $7 million, right? Hold on. So she has seized his music royalties and targeted other assets tied to the game's business, and intellectual property. Man, I'm telling y'all, when y'all have these type of issues, y'all got to go to court, man. According to Zillow, the property is currently valued at approximately $4,037,500. If it sells at that price, the game still will owe Rainey nearly $3 million, man. Man, listen, this dude is crazy, right? But Tasha K, she also spoke on this, right? She basically broke down what the game could do in order to keep his home. She broke down and to keep some of his assets where he would just give her payments for X amount of years. He doesn't have to give up his homes. She broke down like what she had to do when she was sued by Cardi B. Check this out.
They done finally came to collect. Well, obviously they've been trying to collect for the last 10 years from the game. Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember that dating show that the game had on VH1 called I guess She's Got Game or He's Got Game or something like that. And he had a plethora of women. This one, Priscilla Rainey, happened to be one of the problem women. She was one of his top two that he had picked, and I saw her being a problem from the beginning. Like, she was a very strategic woman. And she was going to get what she wanted to get. Now, something happened on set. I don't know what it was. I do know that these women volunteer to go on shows. They do have to waive rights when it comes to lawsuits and stuff like that. But she somehow found a way around it and sued him for allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly because he wasn't found liable. This was a default judgment because he didn't respond. Touching her, I guess putting his hands up her vagina. I don't know what went down. I just know that she was the most aggressive one on the show. And I mean, these men set themselves up for these types of things. Like, who am I to argue? Well, she ended up suing. She got a default judgment of around $7 million, if I'm not mistaken. It has gained interest from that. She has been trying to collect. I think she owns his record label now that's not doing anything. She was able to collect $500,000 through garnishment from his royalties, and so ASCAP and BMI are sending his royalty checks to her, but she still owed $7 million. I guess because those payments only paid for royalties. Now during COVID, when they said his royalties got garnished, they said that he came back out and they was just like, "Is he broke? What's going on?" He had a table full of cash. He was trolling like how 50 Cent troll, laid out the cash, said, "I ain't broke." She was trying to come for his house then. I guess she wasn't successful because, as Whack 100's girlfriend had told us, he had the game's assets in his name and was bragging about it during podcasts. Remember when they said I had assets in like Guyana, Cayman Islands? I'm going to jail. Like, y'all was really out here cutting up, showing out, just twirling in your little chairs about Tasha K going to jail, Tasha K going to jail. Meanwhile, he done transferred assets to his manager, and his manager out here doing podcasts, telling all the business, or laid up, getting allegedly three-fingered in the booty by their girlfriends and pillow talking. And so Priscilla used that information, took it to court, and a judge just awarded yesterday that he sell his home. Basically, even though it's in Whack 100's name, they transferred the deed back to the game, and he is now ordered to sell his home right after him just having a baby with Evelyn Lozada's daughter. It's a beautiful home, too. We should have put it up here. We should have did a little home tour. I like them little home tours on HGTV. Next time, we'll put it up here so we can look through it and look at the kitchen, look at the floors, look at the baseboards and stuff like that. I got y'all next time, but we just had a lot going on, and we got a guest that's waiting. It's going to be waiting backstage here soon. But for the most part, she already backstage? Okay, cool. But for the most part, like $7 million, he's forced to sell his home. Now, I know what reports are saying, but game, listen to me. Whack 100, you're a wino. Listen to me. You do not have to sell his home. You do not have to sell your home that's in your name, even though he's paying the mortgage on it. Now he got to move his little baby, his baby mama out of the house. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of stuff for Game to be carrying because he already got a large package down there. And so he got to move that too. You seen them boxes. It was a lot in there. I don't know if it was socks, but all I know it was a lot. It was a lot going on down there. You feel me? But here's the thing. He does not have to sell his home. Now, even though he was ordered to sell his home, and this is honestly his fault because had he would have responded to the lawsuit and would have given them the signed release forms that VH1 made these girls sign saying that they couldn't sue for stuff like this, instead of him ignoring it like the good he is, he decided to let it go in default. And then in turn, it turned into a tort judgment, which is a torturous judgment. The same thing that I have, and you can't get rid of it unless you bankrupt it. He can still keep his home. He can still put everything on a stay. And all he could do is just pay her small payments according to what he makes over the years for the next 5 years to satisfy the judgment. Now, I know he's been trying to run from this, like, oh, he's standing on business on principle, but you are property of the United States of America and the government. And if they say they want to sell your home, if they want the IRS to come take your home, if they want to freeze your bank accounts, they're going to do it. But you don't have to do all that. All you got to do is call Chad Van Horn or go to startovernow.org and you can stop this right now. Right now, she ain't getting a damn thing. And the court is not about to make you move from your only home. Those are the things you get to keep: your house, your car, your income. She gets bottom line income. Now whack. Since you out here running your mouth telling everything else about your mans and got him in this situation, why don't you tell him to run his ass on down to the bankruptcy court and let them do what they got to do? That's a beautiful home. Wish I would be able to get my home up to a hole.
You guys out there, man, y'all work hard all your life to acquire so many different things. Like, we come from nothing, a lot of us, man. And we have dreams of making money and making it big as a man, getting to a position where we can take care of our family, take care of our children, right? Take care of our women, be able to travel, do all the things that we want. And when you get there, you just give it all up for some stinking coochie? You just give it all away for what? Because you can't control yourself, or you're too dumb to go to court? So you mocking the courts, you're going through all these things, and you go through 10 years of this stuff, and you're still fighting it when you could have just went down there and got that stuff straightened out years ago. I don't understand, like, the mindset of some of my brothers, man. Like, y'all work so hard just to give it all away. Why? Why? Like, you have no coochie discipline, right? So the coochie holds precedent over your work ethic to make the money that you made. Right? You hustle hard out of desperation to get your mom and your family out of the ghetto, and then you give it all up for some stinking coochie? Why? Why? Like, you got the discipline, right, and the work ethic to get your mom and your children a better life, but not the discipline enough to maintain it because the coochie holds precedent over your future. Like, this stuff is, man, listen, I hope you young people, y'all can learn from this, man. Y'all can learn from this. Your money come first, man. Your money come first. You got to be able to take care of yourself. You guys got to stop going through life thinking you untouchable and thinking everything is a joke, because it's not, right? And I'm saying, like, nobody has to work as hard as we have to as black men to get to successful positions. We have so many roadblocks, right? Especially when you're a rapper. Man, you got people trying to unalive you, giving you bad contracts. It's just so many different things to get to the position you get to, and you just throw it all away for nothing. So I want you guys to use wisdom, man. Use wisdom, use discernment. Don't be getting caught up in that kind of stuff. Watch the company that you keep, right? When you get into these kind of situations, get it rectified, get it taken care of. What's more important? Right? What people think of you, or making sure you can feed your children, or you got a legacy to leave your children, making sure your mama's taken care of, all these different things, right? So, man, I'm gonna cut this video short here, man. Just use do things, use wisdom. Do things in wisdom. Right, so if you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.
Y'all put y'all prayers up for the game because he is going through it right now. Okay, so recently, the game had a court case where a lady accused him of SA. Okay, SA, and he was ordered to pay $7 million. Okay, so he could not pay the $7 million. So now he's ordered to pay. He lost $4 million. It says the game loses $4 million Calabasas mansion to his SA accuser after refusing to pay $7 million judgment. He ain't got it. He does not have it. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to follow me and repost. But I just honestly think he don't have the money. He don't got it. He don't got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like okay, if you the victim, how the fuck would that feel? You know what I'm saying? To like get the person who sexually assaulted you's house. I wouldn't want to live in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just weird. Like I said, he ain't got it, and now he done lost his mansion to this girl. But y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comments, okay? And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to repost. And don't forget to leave a comment as well. Follow, repost, leave a comment. But he ain't got it. He ain't got it. $7 million. I don't even know why y'all went that high.